あ、帰ってきたよ。入れてくれ。あ、アスカロンクラブに帰ってきましたよ。相変わらずすごいね。片付けないのこいつら。これは上かな？人いるね。あれ？お前もいたん？
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
本当だよ、お
I've been
前。
formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
随分な口説き文句じゃないの？こんな関係にいつなったん？そこまで深い関係だったっけこいつら。多分あれだよな、あそこにいるんだよね。どこにいるの？あ、こいつか。あれ？誰もいねえんだけど。誰もいないんですけど。あれこいつじゃないの？こいつか。こいつか？ジンか、おめえじゃねえよ。黙れ。こいつか。
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
私はただの医者ですよ。いくつかの質問が残ります。ベストを尽くしました。ベストを尽くしました。
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task.
お、なんだ。またお使い
One
か。
of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
新しいヴァンパイアを連れてきてほしい。
Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not
そうだな。
exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
仰せのままに。できません。どうでしょう？できません。
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Are you questioning my orders?
No. It's just... I'm not sure I'm ready to have another progeny after what happened with my sister.
妹にあんなことがあった
The
ばっか
rebirth
り
of
だお前。
Aloysius Dawson is a necessary step in our campaign to ensure the safety of London.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
仰せのまま
Your
に。
word is my command.
結局やんないといけないの？不自然な選択。何この。
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord
大丈夫じゃねえよ。
Redgrave has just ordered me to turn
本当だよ。
Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
君の助言が欲しい。
I'd like your advice
欲しい
on
よ。
the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you
あ
really want to know what I think about this?
I do,
知りたいよ。
yes.
聞かせ
To
ろ
make an
よ。
immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I
何それ？
refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear.
冗談言わないで。
According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
物騒だな、おい。
Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
マジでまだ疑問がある。
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie.
結構声で
Lord
けえな。
Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
ちょっと待って、そんなはっきり言っていいのがこんな大きな声でよ。もう聞こえてんじゃねえか、本人
I
に。
made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
これ本当信じていいの？
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan, I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
レブグレブ教にきついな。もう別
Goodbye for
あとは
now,
また
Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
はい、気をつけます。じゃあとりあえずテンプル教会の入り口まで行ってみるか。来ましたよ。テンプル教会前。ほら。アルシスどうすか。ああ、家。はい、どこ？あ、どこにあるの？お宅訪問したいんですけど、どこ？なんで家探さねえといけねえんだよ。あれ？ここじゃね？あ、なんかついたぞ。なんだ？え？お、
Dawson's
Yep,
mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
まあ、安らかに死なせてやるよな。てかさ、住民に聞いてもさ、全然居場所教えてくれねえんだ。まっすぐ行きゃいいの？何なんだろうな。しばらく会っていない奴はどこにいるか分かんないとかさ。結局自力だよね。どこにいるんだ？上か？ほんと、お偉いさんって上にいるのが好きだよね。いいとこが好きだよな、ほんと。どこだアイテム物色したよ。ね、こんなに無防備だったらなんでだよ。どこにいるんだ？にもアイテムがある。やっぱ蓄えてるね。こんないい家に住んでるだけあっていいね。いいね。目的を忘れてないか？どこ？待って、どこにいるんだ？あったあった。 れ上じゃないんだ。下なんだ。いなくね？
Finally, you're here, Dr.
あ、い
Reed.
た。
What took you so long? I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir. Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me. I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital. Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful. Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician. But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper. Very well. But before I proceed,
はいはいはい。2歳質問があります。
I have a few questions for you.
すげえハゲ方だよね、やっぱこいつ。
Quick, for I don't have much time left in this life. First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir. I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
おう。数分ほどの時間を取れる。任せてください。ここにいるヴァンパイアは私一人だ。あー、3つあるね。
I'm the only vampire in the room for now. So please indulge me. All right, all right. What is it you
何が聞きたいんだね。あー、道具。
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen? What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me. You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that? I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
クズじゃねえかよ。
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means? Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
なんでこいつさ、こんな偉そうな、このハゲ頭。
Let's move on then. Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment. But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift? That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please. Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal? To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
ああ、そっか、なんか言ってたな。そんななんか隔離の壁を作るって。はいはいはい。
It will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff. By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
そうだな、刑務所だな、確かに。
An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past. Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor. This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
ああ、まあ聞いてると正義感あふれるみたいな。ねえな。そんなことねえな。
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people? My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
すげえなこいつ。
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking, but I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls. As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters. But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse. The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now. What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap. That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
もう結構。
I've heard enough.
もう十分です。
It's time to
次に進む時間です。
At
なんだ
last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
もう2つある。ファイルヴァンパイアにしてやる。お前を殺す。あXP を消費してヴァンパイアにしてやる。でもさ、ここ分岐だよね。ヴァンパイアにするか殺すかだよね。俺でもこいつ、嫌いにはなれねえんだよな。でも 2000XP 消費すんのやだな。でもこいつやろうとしてることすごいよね、殺す。
You don't deserve
別に人数私でどうするんさん。
What? What are you prattling on about? I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable. No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please just ask him. Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
そう、おやすみなさい。おやすみ。
I would have lived forever. Who are you
どこで喋ってんだよ。
Who gave you the authority?
口動いてねえぞ。どうやって喋ってんだよ、お前。うわぁ。最初の鍵。何最初の鍵。2つ目の鍵。こうなるとどうなったんだ？中心人物が死んだね。どうなんだろう。ってことはここ俺敵対者になっちゃうの。中心人物殺しちゃったから。あれ俺やっちゃったやった。金だ。これか。すげえ手に入る。おお、やべえのがいるよ。どうもどうもなんでいるんですか。どうしたんですか。
Is it done, Dr. Reed?
リーダー博士。
Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death.
あら。
The man is gone.
What? What happened?
彼は不死に値しなかった。彼は宇宙を塗り切れない。彼は不死に値しなかったんだよ。
I could not let such a dangerous man become immortal. Not from my blood, not for you.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is
な
betrayal.
んだ、
You are
裏切り以
simple.
外の何者でもな
I
い。
should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
やべ、
Well.
敵が増えた。
Get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished.
我々
You
の前
are
に姿を見せ
forbidden
ること
to ever
は、
appear in front of us again.
読めなかった。
Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
すげえ言
I'll
われ
leave
よ
you。then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor. And take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
おお。あばよ。あれあれスカルン姉ちゃんどうしたどうしたん下水廊から出てきて。
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon.
そうだね。
So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing?
大丈夫な
Your
本当。
friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
誰に見られませんでしたか本当
Did
だよ。
anyone see you?
大丈夫な
It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the
Yeah.
streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries
Ah,
in this
なるほどね。
city without
賢いな。
ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you
う
did.
ーん。何の答えですか何の答えですかって。
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
うーん。
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Well, that's a secret.
別にね、それを見
She
守るのは
said she
私も
was
見た
your
かった。
friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I
なん
answered
なんそ
her
れ。
questions.
なんでこいつ、そんな冗談言えたっけこいつ。
Lady Ashbury?
あ、そうだ、何起きてんのそれ。
You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls.
あ
Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly.
うーん。
Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
どっちかっつうとさ、主人公の方
Where
があ
is
れだよ
Lady
ね。
Ashbury right now?
焦ってるよね。
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though.
うーん。
Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the
そうだね。
average skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls and of so many other forgotten children.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many
うー
things.
ん。なんであなたの。あ、いい言ってくれても。いや、一秒無駄にできない
No。time to lose then.
すげえ無駄な時間過ごしてたけどな、今、質
I
問攻
shall
めで。
return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
愛していると伝えてください。話がしたいと伝えてください。心配していると伝えてください。愛していると伝えてください。
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
炎は燃え上がっています。なんてロマンチックなんだ。 おお、いきなり来るんだな。結構びっくりしたな。よいしょ。あんま強くねえな。死ねえ、新米。お前が死ぬんだよ。なん。スタミナが元気って。発声早くないお前それ。俺の技より発声早くない？よいしょ。どうした？意外と弱いなお前。